Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis. The holidays are here, and the cookie cravings, let me tell you, are in full swing. You might have the willpower to say no sometimes, but when your hormones take over, all bets are off, gang. Thank goodness our next guest is here. Jordan Kimler is with PremierU, and she has some tips to tame that sweet tooth. First of all, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Oh, great to see you.
I can almost hear people at home saying, listen, I'm doing all the right things, I feel like I'm behaving myself, and yet I'm not seeing the results I want. How much of that might be hormones as opposed to willpower?
Yeah, so what I would like to say is that we need to get past the thought of exercise more, eat less, what majority of patients come to me saying that they've been told, or calories in, calories out. There are a lot of hormones at play, like cortisol, which is your stress hormone, right? Stress is up during the holiday season. People aren't sleeping well. Maybe thyroid isn't managed appropriately. Perimenopause, menopause, andropause for men, that really can affect weight loss.
So I feel like everybody hits a certain age in life, if you're fortunate enough to live that long, where you're like, things are not working the way they used to. I can't maintain the weight like I used to. Are some of these hormones you just mentioned a part of that equation?
Absolutely. So as testosterone declines in men, as estrogen declines in women, we start to see muscle loss, and muscle is metabolism. So, always educating my patients that it may not be something that they're doing wrong. It could be their hormones are not balanced or not present. Yeah. This
is a unique time of year because everybody wants to look great for the parties. You want to look good for the family gatherings and the Christmas photos. It's also the worst temptation time of the year. It can be difficult to stay on track. So I'm hoping you can give us some realistic tips for managing the cravings and the energy dips and the emotional eating when your hormones might really be all over the place.
Yeah, so I think prioritizing sleep is huge because that regulates cortisol, which then regulates insulin, which can cause cravings, things like that. I would also say don't go into an event hungry. I find that times we're like, oh, we have this big dinner planned, right? I'm going to save up for this evening. Please don't do that. Please make sure that you've had a protein-rich snack before going into that. That's the biggest thing I can say. And then not limiting, or totally erasing your favorite foods, but maybe just limiting them.
It's so hard to say, I'm not going to have a single cookie this year.
Don't do that.
Good luck with that.
Because you're going to fail.
So at what point does someone decide, the weight, the mood, the energy, the sleep, it's so up and down, maybe I should get my hormones evaluated?
I mean, like you've said, if you feel like you're doing all the right things, if something just feels off, I think starting with a hormone evaluation, making sure we're checking vitamin levels for deficiencies, I think that's huge for anybody.
Makes a world of difference, that's for sure. Jordan, thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate it. Looking for the perfect holiday treat? Here you go. Visit PremierUmed.com to check out all their seasonal specials. We're talking gift certificates, limited time discounts on your favorite services. 3 locations to serve you: South County, Swansea, and Marion. The numbers for all those locations are on your screen right now.